All right. So I just finished scriptwriting techniques for my 6th month at Full Sail University for digital cinematography, and it was hard. Let me tell you. One thing I wanted to say though was that I wish they had started with week 4 and made it week 1. There's a lot of things going on in my life at the time that I was having to do this class. The one thing I found that was really great about it was that all the assignments were due on Sunday. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I wish every class was like that because it gave me the whole week to work on everything. So if I had to stop and do something else for 3 days and I could not get to my assignments, I still had until the end of the week, which was Sunday. Now, being in Central Time, everything has to be turned in at 10:59, not 11:59 like it says for everybody that's in the same time zone, Eastern Time, at 10:59 because I'm in Central Time. So that's the downside between, you know, everybody else. Why don't I get till midnight too? Just because I'm in a different time zone. I have literally turned mine in an hour early. To them, they still wake up at their time at 6 o'clock in the morning if they wake up, and they still have a whole day and they still got to 12. So it should be adjusted. But anyways, aside from all that, this class, I liked it, but then I hated it because I never could understand the work. I didn't have enough time to absorb the information, and so I was just skating by, barely making it. I would read the stuff and I couldn't retain it because I had never had enough time to do anything. But the last week, the fourth week, seemed much easier than weeks 1 through 3. That's because we started talking about AV scripts, audio video scripts, and these type of scripts usually go for music videos or really short recordings of something. And the breakdown of the script was a much simpler process than writing a whole script for like a movie or a TV episode or even a short story or whatever, something like a 30-minute film and a short film. Yeah, that's what it is. A 30-minute film, short film. And so I was like, why didn't they lead with this? Because I started to understand weeks 1 through 3 after week 4. After I did the assignments for week 4, I understood it just a little bit better. And if that had been the beginning, I would have been like, oh, and then I would have had 3 more weeks to build upon that. But I didn't have that. And so I'm kind of at a loss for why it started like that. Why did week 4 get easier and week 1 through 3 were like hard? Anyways, I finished. I got a really low grade, but I still passed. Thank God, because I need to stay in school. So now I'm in month 7, and I'm in new media tools. And so far, I know how to do most of the stuff already, which is great. But I'm gonna just follow the instructions the teacher gives us. I do it exactly how he wants us to do it. But since I'm pretty much well versed in a lot of the things that are being asked, it won't be difficult. And I pretty much, oh my God, this month feels like it's going to be a little bit of peace for my mind for a little bit because everything else that's going on in my life is like a disaster. And I just need a little bit of peace. The only downside is that there's an assignment due 3 days out of the week: Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And then the last week is Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It might be a little bit more peaceful mentally, but it's going to be difficult because I have to go somewhere else to use the internet currently. So, yeah. Tuesday, I'm going to go stay somewhere for a little bit, all day, study, do my assignment. Then Thursday, I have to go back to that place again because I can't stay at that particular place. So I'm just, yeah. But, I won't have to spend a lot of time because I know how to do the stuff. So it won't take much time. I'll just have to go sit somewhere. If this wasn't pandemic or middle of the pandemic, it'd be easier because I could just go to Starbucks during the day, work on my schoolwork, or go to Barnes and Noble or something a place I knew had decent internet and books. If I need to get a book, drink a coffee, the days of that is kind of over. And sitting outside in the cold outside of Starbucks is kind of pointless to do for 2 hours, you know? But, anyways, I like the class too. This is a class I was looking forward to, but the one I did the least didn't do well at all. So I'm very disappointed because it's over. I mean, I can still keep studying this aspect, but it's different when you're getting graded on it and someone's kind of going through it with you versus you trying to learn it on your own. You don't know if you're doing it right at all. You don't have anybody to tell you, well, that's wrong. No, you probably want to do it differently. So that's the difference. But for all you out there who are taking script writing techniques, invest your time, read thoroughly, and don't give up. I didn't. I just kept trying, and I'd see a 60, and I'm like, well, I'm going downhill. But I didn't. I made it through. Some of you out there have probably been writing scripts forever, and this is going to be the easiest thing you've ever done. This is not something I've ever done. That's why I was looking forward to it. And then I almost failed. So, but not getting a 90 or a high 80 was to me a failure. Because if you miss a little bit, then you go, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I kind of figured I had that wrong, but I wasn't sure, you know. But when you get such a low grade, you're like, I don't know how I passed. Then that's when you know you really need to keep studying that going into the future, even though you're out of that class, because it's going to come back up eventually. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and listening to me rant about script writing techniques, and you guys have a good day.